Hey guys, welcome back to A2Z Sports Debate Show with your host, AdamZ. Last time we were here, we talked about the Boston Celtics and how I did they could be a contender to beat the Cavs in the East. But now I'm going to shift the focus to football, where I'm going to talk about San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick recently has demanded a trade from his GM, and I would imagine that it would be kind of cool to speculate where he might end up next. Now, three teams popped in my mind: the Jets, the Texans, and the Eagles. So I'm going to break each three teams down separately and predict why I think he would be best fit for that team. I'm going to start off with my number three prediction, that is the Houston Texans. Now, I like this idea for Kaepernick to go to Houston is because Houston and late have had some really bad quarterback play from Brian Hoyer and Ryan Mallett. And I think they really need an offensive weapon that can help them be more attractive in the offensive game and to be a more balanced team. When they especially have J.J. Watt, who's been the best defensive player arguably the last 2 to 3 years, they just need more offense to really make that team a threat to contend in the playoffs. Especially in the division, the AFC South is a very bad one when you have poor teams not really that good. But the Titans have Marcus Mariota, and the Colts have Andrew Luck. So if the Texans have Colin Kaepernick there at quarterback, it can give them a big weapon on the offensive side of the ball and really make that team compete in the division and hopefully in the playoffs. Now my number two prediction is the Philadelphia Eagles. Now you would have thought with Chip Kelly being there that it would have made sense, but I still think Kaepernick going to Philadelphia would be fun for him. I think it would be electrifying. They already have some unique backs: DeMarco Murray, Darren Sproles, Ryan Matthews. They would definitely be, in my opinion, the number one running offense with Kaepernick there, because he can still run and throw effectively, in my opinion. I think if he's there, they got speedy receivers. They got a lot of talent on the offense and defensive side of the ball. I just think Chip Kelly failed to really neutralize that offense the way he wanted it. But I think Kaepernick comes in there, he can really command that offense to fit his system, his style of play, and I think it can really make the Eagles a really cool team to watch and develop. And excuse me. Now for my last number one prediction, which I really want to see happen, is for Kaepernick to go to the New York Jets. I think this is a beautiful thing to see. I hope it does happen. I think the Jets have an all-around great team. They got the defense, they got the receivers, the running game, the tight end, the offensive line. They have all of it. They just need that signal caller to really lead them back to the promised land. And Kaepernick did go to a Super Bowl appearance, and they almost won it when he was with San Francisco. I think with Todd Bowles' example and the fact that Kaepernick can rely on a defense like the Jets, I think if he's there, he can really take the Jets offense to new highs, and they would be the team to watch, in my opinion, for 2016. So let me know what you guys think, and if you guys have any other teams I didn't mention, please comment below, and thank you for listening and watching.